and welcome back to another episode of my Genshin Impact playthrough. This is episode 24, 25. So, last time we are entering the competition that we are totally going to win. I just gotta remember not to use elements. That I really haven't. Alright, let's go.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Let's go.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Come on, what a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well...
Oh, wait, I want to check my achievements. It's fine, I'll do it later. Hockey Bay... Oh, over here, hold on. I need my Primo gems real quick. No, that was really easy.
So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Oh no, I don't really care.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, so come on. We all...
All right. You fought well.
All right then. You know, a lot of competitors, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting, so I'm putting you straight...
Huh? But we only just started the quad...
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level...
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to be...
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
Oh well.
Very well.
All right, that's enough.
I spit my little sword. Hello.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the... I do not doubt your abilities, but...
Relax. My girl's at the
I'm
top.
ready.
Okay,
I'll be fine. Oh, hello.
At last, the
They're
moment we've all
90.
been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
Oh, jeez.
Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark
hold on.
horse?
I don't care about the prize.
Yeah.
You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Bad. I don't really care. I have enough health, I'll be fine.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Well, very well yourself. Yeah.
Right. For a moment there, if you had a vision...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. But mine? I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up?
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Oh, the guy's got a good outlook. I won't. He does.
Wow.
If you have the chance in the future, please.
Yes, I will.
By the way, do you know who...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, so don't get too...
I'm not. I'm gonna eat before I go, though.
There he goes.
Because I did raise my health.
Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about her.
Hold on. Just feed myself real quick. There we go. Should be fine. Alright, let's go. This guy.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring. Still, I'm sure he'll be...
Or else with this. Over here.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" but he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingsheng clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him. I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
Watch it be
Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
That'd be funny.
You gave an outstanding I could sense that you're not familiar, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent.
Very
In
observant.
fact, I discerned this not from what...
He's right. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It is.
We wanted to ask about who our...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily... As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill... What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Finally make it to Zuma.
If that is the case, then I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from you.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and... I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Yes.
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of it. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on...
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
I swear, Vinci just has a little, like... He's just like... His last line was like, may the wind... I think it was like, may the wind protect you or something. He's an Anemo, like, a vision bearer. I wonder if he just called up all of his Anemo buddies like, hey, the traveler's coming, protect them. Like... I feel like this is how this is going.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned. Come with me.
I had to swim all the way back here. Also, making me walk. Dewey versus both, apparently.
Now that we're alone, let me... You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that...
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Yeah, that's putting it nicely.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about... Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature that I also...
As crazy as all that sounds...
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your... To think a human could wield the elements, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
All I did was touch a statue of the seven. Yeah, basically.
So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
So thanks to Paimon's knowledge, yeah, basically.
It's nothing. It's been a long journey, and honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of... However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the element. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I... Now then.
Fair enough. Can I use them? Feed the animals. Oh, over here.
Rain outlines your fate.
Switch to other...
Windblade!
Actually, should I go?
Dodge this! Freeze!
Windblade! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Oh, roar! Shunning! Boy, this poor slime. Hey! That's
Dodge this!
done.
Ah! 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 Cool it!
Ta-da! Likes it?
Your skills. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak, please save your thanks. If anything, I should. The world is a truly mysterious.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning, vision, and what influences the. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living, not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an archon and more like a tyrant.
Yeah.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. She will Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
It was already a long time ago now.
With time, we will. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return to get very well.
Oh, is it teleported me? Thank goodness. 37! Yes. What is it?
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start by making urine. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting. Now, I'd like to introduce. She strikes fear into the heart of Osa.
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her, but today's final. As for our other combat. Oh, come on, what could be taking him? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. They've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
Oh no!
Traveler.
Uh-oh!
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody...
We don't know when it was taken. Would have the guts.
No need to worry. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
Yeah.
but we're on an...
Come with me. I can...
Okey-dokey. Oh, the wind current? Oh. What if it was our opponent?
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
That'd be really funny if it was our opponent. Fatui.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Windblade!
Dodge this!
Oh Oh, there you are.
Freeze!
Get over here. Stop running away.
Can't run from death.
There you go. Let's go.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
No, oh.
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Be gone!
There we go.
Windblade!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Over here.
Dodge this!
Let's keep going. Oh, you.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure quick.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision! Or if I could activate this.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons. In other words, you failed to meet any of the
You.
But most disappointing of all is this. It appears that the vision doesn't respond.
Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't. Since there was no use in trying to face you, and I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. But somehow, after all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Wait, no, Kazuha!
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
Yeah, Kazuha, chill.
I never would have guessed. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna beat you easily. Because I have Elvis this time.
You're toast!
And my other people too.
Cool it!
Da, da, da.
Brain cutter!
Sorry, dude.
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't care.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements. Come, why don't you give it a try?
I'll try.
The vision didn't.
I see. No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind
The story begins with an old friend.
Did his friend die? That would be so sad. No.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, "There must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow." Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
That's so sad!
Perhaps one day I may come to, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the...
Kazuha!
It's just... All right then. It's time we returned.
You need to talk more. I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you.
Dude, you've been through a lot.
But thank you.
So every character, they're all traumatized. Hope that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!